Like, those, they do this a lot on Instagram where these influencers will pretend to be promoting this stay-at-home mom lifestyle, but they'll be doing something stupid. Like they'll be making, baking a cake or whatever from scratch in a dress that's $300, or something like that. Like it's in a kitchen that's like really, really nice. And it's like, okay, that's great that you're a stay-at-home mom, but you're clearly married to a millionaire.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, this is not, I mean, I don't know. They're idealizing it in a way that's really over the top. And so I made a joke about one of these photos that was just, again, really over the top. It was this, young looking mom, and, somehow she's, I don't know, she looked very young, but maybe it was just the photo. She looked like 25, but somehow she's got 4 kids already, and they're all very close in age. And it's just very picturesque. And anyway, it's hard for me to explain it without showing you. But one of the ladies in the comments said something about, oh, yeah, I always wear formal attire while I'm rolling around in the grass with my kids. And somebody else decides to argue, well, that's not formal attire. And it's just like,
yeah.
Like, that's the sort of thing, though, where it's just like, there are some people who just want to argue. And I really think that they probably have very unhappy lives. They probably have unhappy marriages, bad relationship with their parents or something like that. And, but they're cowards. And so rather than dealing with their problems in real life, they argue and vent on social media to innocent bystanders. It's like they take out all their frustration on strangers rather than deal with their issues and take responsibility. So that girl, Savannah Vaccaro, and she's one of these, I think, they call it like this trad wife culture. But it's like this really idealized perception of what it's like to be a stay-at-home mom. So she's like, I will never understand why any woman would choose a 9-to-5 when this exists. And I responded, as a stay-at-home mom, these images are hilarious. First off, you don't wear short dresses with a toddler. You cannot run or easily bend over in them. And your tot will absolutely lift your skirt up and flash everyone. Secondly, where do they live, Monticello? Where is the melting down kid? Where is the tot picking up dog poop because he thinks it's a cool rock? Where's the goofy child who refuses to smile normally in photos? This is absolutely does not exist. It is fake, fake, fake. And so, of course, people in the comments were arguing with me. Oh, this is totally real. You just don't like career women. You don't like stay-at-home moms. You don't blah, blah, blah. Just, yeah.
Blah, 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 blah.
Mm-hmm, exactly. Yeah. I mean, they're cute photos. Like, I guess if you're going for like, you want, I don't know, like the one in front of the yellow house, to me, it looks like a cologne ad.
Yeah.
Can't you just imagine that as like a cologne or perfume ad?
Yeah.
Like that's what it looks like to me. And then the one with the horse, I mean, that's cute as a family photo, but it's definitely not like everyday life.
No, I really like the one comment that someone made because it's so true. I grew up around horses. You don't wear that kind of stuff around horses.
No.
No, you can't. Like, you will easily become exposed if you wear that around horses. I find it interesting. Oh, so she responded to some of these. Did you see that?
Oh, did she? I haven't even looked. I have not even looked. Like, after my comments blew up, I was just like, oh, okay. Yeah, see, I got 140 responses. And so at that point, I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, at what point do you stop responding to replies? That's been my struggle. I know a lot of influencers will say, I only respond within the first hour. For people like me who are often shadow banned on the biggest platform that I have is Instagram. Every time I have a video go viral or I post something that they don't like, they just suppress my page and they put it literally to the bottom of people's feeds. And so I keep commenting. I try to respond to as many comments as possible, but then I find myself like on my phone a lot, and then I'm like, okay, you need to go on a break.
I'm trying to be more intentional about responding to people who are just saying nice things. It's really easy to respond to people who are being argumentative because, I tend to think, especially if they like totally misinterpret something you said, you instinctually want to set the record straight. But then when you think about it, it's like, wait, this is not a stupid person. They've read my post. My post clearly isn't saying what they claim that it's saying. Yeah. They already know, like, they're twisting my words. So, like, there's no reason for me to try to convince them otherwise. They already know. Yeah. And so I'm trying to let go of a lot of that. And like I said, people who just want to argue about absolutely anything. Like there were some gals arguing about whether or not the baby in the picture had a wet diaper. It's just like, I
could see care. It. I could see how the baby has a wet saggy. Diaper.
It's a little
saggy. It is saggy. It looks like it's weighed down a little bit, but it looks like it could also have just been changed as well.
Yeah, well, and you and I both know how toddlers will try to pull their diapers off. So
yeah, I miss those days so much, actually. Oh, I was just thinking about it yesterday because the twins are 13 now, and then I have a 20-year-old, which is insane. She had a birthday a couple weeks ago. Aww. And it's crazy to me. I just want to rewind the hands of time and go back to when they were 4. That was my favorite age. 4.
That's a really good age. I would love to hold them as newborns again.
Yes.
But only for like, I don't know, just like a short time. Part of the reason being that I have very few memories of when my babies were newborns. And
Me that's too, actually.
I was sleep deprived.
Yeah.
And so if I could somehow rewind time while I'm awake and totally cogent and just really just bask in that wonderful, warm baby love. I would enjoy
the smell of baby
is
intoxicating.
Little fuzzy heads. I know. But, I don't miss waking up every 2 hours.
Yeah.
I feel
like I still wake up every 2 hours though, so maybe.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah, thankfully I don't, but yeah, I don't sleep great either. One of my girls, who shall not be named, went through this horrible phase when she was a toddler. I'd put her down for a nap or bedtime, and she would poop. And instead of crying and calling me to come change her, she would reach into her diaper and get out the poo and paint the walls.
Delicious.
Yes. It was like the sort of thing you'd only expect to happen in an insane asylum. It was horrible.
We had one instance where something like that happened, and I think we ended up having to throw the pack and play away.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So we went through several for various reasons. Either that or just spit up, or like one of them, like my cat with my first baby, my cat at the time was jealous of the baby. And so he would pee on anything that she had, like her car seat, her stroller, her pack and play, her laundry. It was awful. And if you've ever tried to get cat pee out of things like that, it's really hard. So he ruined her bassinet. We just ended up throwing it out. It was terrible. So we ended up getting rid of that cat, unfortunately. I loved him very much. It was very sad, but I also couldn't handle pee everywhere.
No, I like 2 cats in the whole entire world, and I had to have them. Is it spayed for boys?
Oh, neutered
for boys. Yeah, we had them fixed because the one kept peeing everywhere.
Yeah,
for no reason, and I'm like, dude, if you don't stop, I'm going to give you away, rehome you, find, I don't know, anything at this point. Because I think I told you this before, but I grew up in a pretty poor home. Grew up in a trailer that was not cleaned, and so now I'm like a clean freak almost. And smells trigger me, and one of them is cat pee. It's
Oof.
like it takes me to places that I don't want to go. Like my whole mood will change.
Yeah.
And I don't, it's not fun.